smage lidt godt.
Ja, tak.
Der skal være mere vand i, eller mere saft i,
ja.
Men smager stadig godt.
Det smager rigtig godt, men det er lidt for tynd.
Mm. Excellent.
Excellent.
Jauser.
Oh, I can hear the water. It's coming. Now we just need the drip. There we go. Dripping. As you can probably see, there is no more potatoes. The batcher has been at it again while we've been in Denmark for the last week. I put this one in, which makes this horrible sound that all wildlife doesn't really like, because I figured out that the electrical fence, it drains the battery on 2-3 days, which meant I had to do something else, so I bought this one. And it worked for the first 5 days when I tested it while we were still here, but either the battery has gotten used to it and just didn't care, or it has drained the battery while we were gone. But no more potatoes. I have to give up on potatoes for this year. I don't have time for it. I would rather finish the house and do the vegetables I did last year, which the batcher doesn't seem to be interested in, like carrots and onions and tomatoes and the zucchinis. Yeah, very frustrating, as you saw how heavy I was that I figured something out, but it is what it is. No need to waste energy worrying, I guess. found this old demolisher in the basement. And I could really use one because I have to make the door steps lower and dig out a hole out here so that I can enter without bumming my head. I know if I just finished it now and put in the door and order the door in the measurements it is now, it would annoy me that I didn't do it right the first time, so I don't bump my head when I walk through the door. Like I do inside the house we live in currently. The doorways are way too small for me, so in the beginning I bumped my head all the time, but I got used to it. But it's not very nice to having to bend your head every time you go in and out. So I intend to sort of dig a hole in front of the door up here and sort of so you have to take a step down when you go inside, and that way the doorway will get higher. Because I can't make it taller in the ceiling, because that's where the beam for the attic has been put. So I need to dig down, and this would be a great help. So I wouldn't have to buy one or go rent one or something. Let's see. That sounds good. That sounds good. I was just about to go on the internet to buy a new bit for the demolisher here because I couldn't find one. After searching for an hour or so, I said to myself, go into the other basement and look one more time. And I found them. You could ask yourself why not put them together, but I guess someone had a better idea. Here it is. You can definitely see on the tip it's been used, but I bet it still works. Yep, that definitely works. Only little problem is the oil level. Before working any further, I have to buy some oil. Next week I'll demolish a lot of stuff. Ja, bare lige rykker pænt op foran huset. Man får gæster. Fjerne alt træet og sådan noget. Jeg havde tænkt, at jeg skulle køre om i haven, men så ligger det jo bare der. Det er jo egentlig herhen, vi skal bruge det, når tid kommer.
Ja. Er der gang i det, hvad? Ja, det er en god her. Nej. Nu er det også stort, det går ikke.
Det var bare blevet til en cocktail.
The cherries are ready, sort of ready. We can't really let them mature properly because there's too many competitors for them, especially the birds like them. So if you let them sit too long, they'll eat them. So we try to enjoy them a bit early, learning from last year. But it's been a short week. We came back from Denmark, that's why. Hence last week's video where I tried to explain why we're here and all that stuff. Just so it wouldn't be a week without a video. But anyways, I managed to plant some tomatoes. I started to plaster, which I've been a bit nervous about because I'm always in this sort of limbo when I gotta start a new project and a new technique, but you just gotta get started. And I did, and it's a fine result. You just need to finish it off. And I found the demolisher in the basement, which I've been testing. I found the beds for it, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now I just need the oil, and then I can start breaking stuff down next week and preparing door frames and window frames so I can order the windows and get them in. And unfortunately, no more potatoes. I just gotta accept that. I'm just happy that the whatever it's eating, if it's the wild hogs or the badger, that they don't like carrots and onions, and tomatoes, which I just planted last year. We had them to ourselves, as well as the zucchinis. So that should be fine. With that, no more to say than thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.